How's it going, guys? In today's video, I'm going to show you how to install zippy inserts and handle inlays into the Squid Industries Nautilus Balisong. You can see I've already got the featherweight sex bolt mod installed here because I wanted to remove some of the handle bias. This part is sold separately on the website. And you can see I've already installed 2 of the handle inlays. So we'll start by doing the other 2 together. These will just pop in. It's a friction fit. So push them in with your thumb and then you'll see they'll be not pushed in all the way. So to make sure that they're seated properly, I'm going to use a folded up paper clip, but any thin rigid object will do. And I'm just going to press these down until I can see that they're flat and fully recessed so that they don't change the grip at all. And I'll repeat that procedure for the other one. All right, and that is how you install the handle inlays. Let's move on to the blade insert. The blade insert's nice because it removes a bit of the handle bias, gives it a bit more blade weight. So first we'll start with the tip weight, and we'll need to align this properly. You can see I've got it aligned improperly right now. So I'm going to flip the blade over. And with the textured side, there's going to be a textured side and kind of the smooth linear side. We're going to push the smooth linear side into the blade, so the textured side should be facing you. I've got this lined up properly, so I would start at a corner and just kind of push it in and until it's flush with the blade. All right, let's move on. 2 of the long inlays will be identical, so pick one of them up. Again, make sure that the textured side, the pitted side, is facing you. And what we're going to do is at the corner of the hockey stick, we're going to push that in. And then we'll push the short section of the hockey stick up. And it's important you follow this technique. What we're going to do is gently slide your thumb forward all the way and then push that last corner in. What we don't want to do, I'll demonstrate next. So I'll begin by putting this corner junction in, sliding my thumb forward so that the short tail goes in. And now what I don't want you to do is just push it in. If you just push it in, you might see a gap. The inlays are sized very specifically so that they slide in and compress and elongate to fill any gaps. And that's how they remain secure and easy to install and aesthetically pleasing. So make sure that you've slid them forward with your thumb so you don't get any gaps. Now let's take this other insert with the textured side facing up. I'm going to do the same thing. Corners in, slide my thumb up on the short tail, and then use my thumb to push in and slide forward the long section, making sure everything's nice and flush with the blade on either side. All right, here's the last one. This one's simpler, just push in one of the corners, push in the other corner. It'll be bowing up like that, and then just use your finger to push it flat. And you can make sure everything's nice and flush with the blade by kind of running your thumb over it on both sides. And you can go through and make sure that none of the edges are folded over and everything looks nice and aesthetic. All right. You've just successfully installed the blade inserts and handle inlays for the Squid Industries Nautilus. And if you also need to install the featherweight sex bolts, there's a separate video linked in the product description for the featherweight sex bolts. Thanks for watching, guys.